It's time for a check on our forecast here in the southern tier. Chief Meteorologist Howard Manges has everything you need to know.
Yeah, we're looking at a cold pattern here. As that storm moved through earlier this week, the cold air poured in behind it, and, well, we're feeling it. National picture showing a snowstorm that's brewing right now through the nation's midsection. This storm is going to move due east. We have some lake effect. There's a look at the warnings. These are right now all winter storm warnings. So, again, you notice that they're well south of us. This storm that's moving that direction will not impact us in any way, shape, or form here in our area. What is, if you're traveling north, you got to be really careful on I-81. Make sure you call ahead or are aware of road conditions, because there's still some incredibly heavy lake effect snow that is falling north of Syracuse. I know there's a state of emergency up in, I think it's the town of Palermo, because there's just so much snow that it's dangerous to drive. You can't see anything. I got a friend that lives up there, and he said he can't remember it being this snowy. So if you do have to travel north, make sure that you check on the condition of I-81. Home, no problems here around the Twin Tiers. Cold and breezy this evening. It's going to be cold tonight, but we're not the only ones that are cold. We'll see that in just a second. Heavy lake effect snow stays north of us, again, east of Lake Ontario, and we do have a little bit of a warming trend. Now, I posed this question yesterday on my Facebook page. It's been cold, January and February. So what I did is I looked at the period from January 1st through February 17th, only that short month and a half. Now, this records in Binghamton go back to 1952. Where do you think we rank? 2025 is the 27th coldest. 21 degrees is the average temperature. You might be surprised by that. You're like, no way, Howard, you're wrong. I'm not. Here's why it may be surprising with recency bias. 3 of the top 8 warmest periods, January 1st through February 17th, in the last 4 years. 5 years, actually. I mean, check that out. So that's why. It's been cold, but you know what, folks? It's been winter. It just hasn't been winter the last 5 years. So I thought that was really interesting. That it seemed, I was a little surprised actually too, but 27th coldest only. So this type of cold is certainly not unprecedented. I also mentioned we're not the only ones cold. Look at the expanse of this Arctic air, all the way down into northern Texas. Yeah, we're sub-zero. Northern plains here in the northeast, cold. We're in the single digits. We're headed into the single digits tonight. Right now, we're in the teens. Those winds still busy. Yeah, and that's pushing that feels like temperature down even more, below zero. And it will be another cold night ahead, as we mentioned there. So as we look at those wind gusts, they're out of the northwest tonight, 20 to 30 miles an hour, but they will relax during the day tomorrow. Maybe a few snow showers well north, otherwise clouds and clear sky tonight. A mixture of sun and clouds during the day tomorrow, another cold day. And then tomorrow night into Thursday morning, again, we're staying partly to mostly cloudy. But overall, the next several days are staying cold, and we'll get back to near 20, I think, on Friday. But then into the weekend, we're going to get above freezing there, I think, for Sunday. And then certainly into Monday and Tuesday of next week, we should be in the upper 30s, maybe pushing 40.
Thank you so much, Howard, and stay with us.